Hi, I'm Roman, and this is Anatomy of a Shot with Film Reframed. Today we're breaking down an unusual composition from Conclave. Typically, the point of highest contrast in the image is its focal point, so why then is our eye drawn to the central character? This image is a great example of how a rule appears to be being broken, but upon further inspection we can see how it is actually being overridden by a more forceful application of other composition techniques. Let's begin by acknowledging the highest area of contrast. Technically, it is this silhouetted figure here, but it has a competing compositional technique applied to it, visual rest. This character is turned away from us, while there is another who is turned towards us. Additionally, you may notice that there are two areas of equal brightness and contrast splitting our attention. Two bright areas on either side of the figure create a visual tension. These areas, being roughly symmetrical and of similar size, pull our eyes toward both of them at the same time. Because they are in competition, our gaze naturally settles in the space between them, which lands us right on the central figure. This effect allows the figure to pull our attention even though he isn't as high contrast. Our attention is additionally centrally focused by the strong dominant shape of this parallelogram. It frames our central figure and reinforces him as our primary point of interest. The staircase that creates this dominant shape also contributes a jagged, angular movement, guiding our eyes down and into the scene. Lastly, the obscuring of characters through the use of shadow and framing contributes to a greater sense of intrigue and mystery. The figures with their heads turned or partially obscured, combined with the central figure seemingly weighing his decision between the two of them, contributes to the narrative being conveyed. Overall, this composition is a great example of how to establish a focal point that isn't the highest area of contrast. Dominant shapes, framing, and the between two lights technique are all effective ways to direct attention.